I'm Gaz, and this is Let's Play Livber. I have no idea how to pronounce this. I even looked up a Turkish dictionary, and it gave me nothing, so it may be a gibberish word. Smoke and Mirrors. This game was given to me by the developer. I guess it's like a horror text adventure choice type game. Anyway, seems like it's supposed to be very moody and atmospheric, very, very dark. So, here we go. I think this is going to be one of those games that has no good ending, but based upon my previous luck with other choose-your-own-adventure type games, I'll probably choose the bad end anyway. I see her in my dreams, her in that house on the edge of a cliff. Everything changed after reading that letter, the one bearing her name, my old love, Lilith. 5 years ago on a dark night, they took her from that house, executed her for black alchemy. I was the one who turned her in. But now, she's calling me back to the house. Wants to bury her breath in my sins. But how? That's what I have to find out. Act 1. Welcome home, my love. Far past the Hook Haven, which is woven by the grounded ships of Livber, a coastal nation in the northwest of Gaia, governed not by a central authority but by a 5-member council known as the Court of Trade. It is highly advanced in seafaring. There's a whirlwind roaring in the east. You don't see it, you don't hear it, but you know the power it holds, enough to alter all of Gaia. There's a windswept world of 15 island nations home to unique races and cultures. A womb for gales to blow out of, but you come here. You wait standing in the heart of twilight, silently, eyes shut. 5 years later, once again you stand at the door of this house, the letter clutched in your hand. What am I waiting for? Read the letter. Did I even have another choice? Read the letter. The raindrops fall on the paper, landing with soft patters. You grip the letter tightly with both hands, keeping it from being blown away by the wind. Silvery moonlight, trapped between the clouds, shimmers across the ink spilled from a woman's hand. Read the lines again, again. Oh, okay, well it would have been nice to actually read it where it's legible. My love, if you're reading these lines, it means there's still something inside your heart that belongs to me. As I've always told you, death is far too ordinary a thing to keep us apart. I will give birth to our creation in our home, beneath the place we once shared. You must be with me, inside me, because our creation cannot be left undone. Turn back, pass through the dark, complete us. We were always meant to be one, and we still can be, my love, as long as you have the courage, as long as you do not fear. I am waiting for you. In the Never-All, Lilith. Can this really be true, Lilith? Is she truly alive? I need to put an end to this nonsense. Lilith is dead. Fine, let's delve into the horror. You want it to be true, don't you? You want to hear that Lilith, the woman you left for dead 5 years ago, still lives. You long to feel her love again. Yet there's a question that won't let go of your mind. If she truly lives, how much of her is still her? I don't know that. The question, unanswered, keeps growing in your mind. Your gaze drifts into the distance, as if the answers might lie out there. For but a moment the clouds part, and the moon's silver light spills across the sea. Each and every shimmer scatters into 1,000 fragments. But you remain still, all your limbs stiff with waiting. Standing before the door of the house, perched on the cliff, beaten by the waves. Why here? Why would Lilith call me here? It was meant to be. I had to come here. Well, I mean, I suppose we know why it has to be here, but why here? Where else could it be? This is where the two of you began. That wooden house on the cliffs by Livber's shore. This is where you first held each other. Your first night, your first love, and your first lies, all buried here. This 2-story hovel. It's a pretty fancy hovel, raised upon your memories. I guess I can never escape my memories, can I? They'll find me in the end. I can still leave. It's not too late for anything. I highly doubt that. They'll find me in the end anyway. Unfortunately. You think your memories reside in your mind, most do, but in truth they're fragments, bits flaking off the world around you, carried by the wind, rain, sun, and pale moonlight. They slowly gather around you. They mix with the air you breathe. They seep into your body and carry you somewhere else. truly carry you. They keep doing it, until you're convinced you've moved on. Saying I never really left this place? Are we talking to ourselves here? Vince, my memories are convincing me? Saying I never really left this place? These questions still have no meaning, and neither do the answers, but in time they will. We shouldn't stay out in the rain any longer now. I mean, I guess it's my house, so knock on... open the door? Yeah. Okay, a little bit of parallaxing there. It looked like there were two cats. There are, but it's a parallax effect to make it look 3D-ish, I guess. Just as your hand reaches the door, you hear Yell's voice from beyond the threshold. The winged Bacter Kuti, who never truly leaves you and never truly belonged to you. A Bacter, born from the third clash between light and dark within the cosmic Neverall. These tainted life forms range from feral beasts to those capable of forming pacts with homins, and living in guilds among their own kind. Kuti, a domesticated bacterium believed to hail from the Sky Nation due to its non-functional wings. This is a bacteria cat? Her white fur glows as if soaked in light, not rain. She spreads her wings and leaps swiftly toward you, landing at your feet. She shakes the droplets from her coat. Then she sits back on her hind legs, head tilted, amber eyes watching you with curiosity. Meow. You know what's waiting for me in there, my friend? Lean down to pet Yell. Well, if this is a sentient cat thing, do you know what's waiting for me in there? You. Yell gently brushes her head against your feet, then she stops before the door. She looks up at it. With a soft stroke, she traces the door frame with her paw. Then she turns her amber eyes to you. Well then, take a deep breath and reach for the door, or I hope you'll still be here when I return, my friend. The wind falls silent for a moment. You hear the waves of the sea easing in the distance. Far, far away, the flash of a lightning strike blinds you, but its thunder never reaches your ears. The raindrops hang weightless in midair. Yell glances at you one last time and spreads her wings, then leaps into the shadows between the rocks. Your fate embraces you. Open the door. This is all in my head, isn't it? That's going to be the punchline to this whole thing. Chapter 1. The door creaks open, but even you don't know what it is you hope to see, do you? Your guilt has chased you all the way here, and at last your sins have caught you. Ready to face my past? No, you wish you were. As you crack the door open, the air brushing against your face is stale and musty. The sweetness of towlith flowers mixes with the scent of something burned. Towlith, a white-colored plant resembling the forget-me-not flower. It pulls you back to that festival day, to the moment you first met Lilith, and then you see her, standing beneath the dim light, like she's been torn from the heart of this house. You lose your breath, a chill crawls up your spine, and you freeze. It takes you a moment to realize your knees are trembling, whether from fear or excitement, you can't tell. A whisper slips from your lips. Lilith. She doesn't see you, bent slightly over the table, trying to light a candle, just as you remember her. Lilith, the ghost of your past, your greatest lie and sin. It makes me wonder, I see these little sparkly bits every now and then. Guess I missed a few. This is the moonlight of the first Circad, that sweet stretch when all of Gaia drifts to sleep on Melton. There's no more sleep for me, not anymore. This is the moonlight of the... oh. Okay, I thought maybe that was something. I remember this chair. One of its legs was shorter than the rest. It was made from a piece of shipwreck, washed ashore like everything else around here. Is this really her? So I may have missed something outside there, because I did notice there were a little sparkle on the door. Okay, the ghost of your past, your greatest lie and sin. Is this really Lilith? You stare, stunned, at the woman who stands before you. Actually, she's sitting. You should be dead, or she should be dead. Her hair no longer shines like it did that festival night. Reddish-brown strands fall over her shoulder like wet strings. Her skin is sallow, ghost-like paleness. Their eyes. The moment she turns her head and you meet them, another hollow question slips from your lips. How? You remember. Am I supposed to be able to read that, or... The festival night. A warm breeze carries the city's aroma far away. You two slip away from the crowded streets. The early black's crimson glow wraps Lilith's hair like a fiery halo. The noise of celebration fades behind you. Right there, you hand Lilith a bouquet of white towlet flowers. She looks deep into your eyes. She smiles, tossing her hair back. She asks the same question. White towlet flowers? How did you find these? There's nothing I couldn't find for you. They overflowed from my love for you. That doesn't answer the question. There's nothing I couldn't find for you. Beautiful lie, told so well, even you believed it yourself. My love. She looks at you as if about to say something. A pained smile touches her lips. Silence hangs between you. You finally come. You're alive. How can this be? 5 years later, How did you write this letter? How can this be? I assumed you'd read the letter, my love. Death is far too ordinary a thing to separate us. When you left me that night, I left the boundaries of my body. Isn't that what we always sought in the end? Why did you call me here? To see you again, my love. We cannot live apart. We are two halves of one whole. And tonight we will finish what was left unfinished the night you abandoned me to my death. Come, sit. As the candle flame flickers, you think you see a brief shadow of hatred flash across Lilith's face, as if beneath her skin another face is waiting. No, I won't sit before you give me an answer. Is it really you? Sit in the chair she gestures to. I feel like she's not going to give a direct answer anyway. And we couldn't believe it, regardless. The wooden dining table stands between the two chairs, layered with years of dust and the remnants of long-forgotten meals. A candle flickers at its center. Its flames shiver with every touch of wind seeping through the walls. It waits, longing to burn out and unleash what's been waiting in the dark. Excuse me? Are we saying that the candle's the only thing protecting me right now? I thought this place would have collapsed into ruins after 5 years. Was it that shoddily built? I guess it was a hovel, as described. It wasn't exactly in great shape even when we lived here. After that night, I was certain I had lost you forever. Well, this is probably a ghost house. After that night, I was certain I'd lost you forever. Did you truly believe that? That I could leave you, leave behind those sketches across dozens of pages, faded, worn, no longer bearing any trace of what they once were? Flee to the never-all, my love? No, we'll do this together, just as I told you. Never-all, the infinite cosmic void that existed before the birth of the universe from which the forces of light and dark emerged. Come, let's eat. I think you'll enjoy it. Yes, that's exactly what she had said the night you left her to die. Lean back. I really put in work to make tonight perfect. I wanted certain things to be flawless for our reunion. After you've let me to rot... It's been... She pauses for a moment. Looks out the window where the moonlight falls. You thought I should have died. I know you did. After I made you that offer, after I told you that we had to become one, our souls, my love, we had to piece our souls together and bind them with that alchemy ritual. You expected me to pay the price for your madness, Lilith. I said no because you had decided to destroy me. I had to make a choice. Or maybe I should have said yes to you that night. Perhaps everything was already fractured and I was just ignoring it. I feel like we're probably going to get the more interesting end if we descend into the madness. There's probably this little guilt delusion anyway. You ignored so much, like my love for you, but you're right about one thing, my love. Everything truly was broken that night. You watched them take me, you betrayed me, reported me when I spoke of the dark alchemy ritual, when I spoke of the glory that would unite our souls and crown our love. Watched my blood spill, my screams drown, watched me disappear beneath the black water. Then you simply moved on, ignored my annihilation. Remain silent. The woman's hand holding the fork trembles. She turns towards you. Just across the table from me. Her face darkening with hatred, fury, and something so dark that even I cannot name. Unreliable narrator. Her skin ripples as if tiny creatures were crawling beneath, but you can't be sure if it's real or just a trick of the flickering candlelight. Then, as suddenly as it appeared, the moment passes. Lilith slowly leans back. Suppose even the gods can't mend what's broken inside you, Lilith. I suppose I owe you this much. I guess. Tonight you'll repay your debt by remembering, confronting, just like me. Love doesn't exist only in happiness. True love, my love, embraces pain as well. Far away, something squirms beneath the green dark waters near the docks. Deep beneath Livber, the place you've called home, something stirs and rises. Not with rage or hatred, but with a curiosity that's eerily human for something so inhuman. A curiosity as natural as a child tearing open a toy. And now, from Livber's filth-ridden waters, it rises toward you. Madness will break both of us, Lilith. I mean, this is incongruous with some of the choices I just made, but okay. Already has, my love, just like those paintings you love so much. It's not my madness, oh no. It's your cowardice. Nothing more than a diseased reflection of faded memories in your mind. Like this place, like me, like you. I called it. It's all in my head. Go on, eat. Porf meat. I cooked it just the way you like. What is a porf? A sacred animal in Cardia, known to live in herds. They have long manes and specialized pincers used for communication. Strongly driven by a sense of belonging, they bond only with certain homins. Homins. It's clearly a stand-in for humans. When threatened, they can secrete a toxic chemical. It wasn't easy, but it melts slowly on the tongue. When the fat coats the roof of your mouth and slips beneath your tongue, taste the herbs. God's porf meat? Lilith, you've completely lost it. I never imagined porf meat could be edible. Well, I mean, are we going to waver? I feel like I have to pick a choice. Either go down this, rational denial approach, or just, give in to the madness that clearly I'm already experiencing. I don't see the pincers. I was told there were pincers. I assumed by description it was going to be some kind of unicorn, but... unicorn with pincers. After the festival, where we first met, and that first night when you told me you loved me, we saw a porf, remember? It was magnificent. Its mane was long and beautiful. Remember, don't you, my love? Afterwards, we went to get something to eat. Didn't stop thinking about it. You were mesmerized by that creature. Kept going on about how beautiful it was, how bright its mane shone, how proud it stood. Did you really think I could tolerate that, my love? She was jealous. My admiration for an animal. Specialized pincers. First night we met, we didn't eat anything, Lily. I think I remember, maybe not what we ate, but feeling happy. Perhaps that's why everything afterward hurt so much. First night we met, we didn't eat anything, Lilith. No! She slams her hand on the table, leaning forward. Her face contorts with rage. Her eyes, wide and unblinking, bore into you, burning with intensity. No, that's exactly what we ate. You told me how much you loved me, that we'd never be apart. Do you remember what else you said? Said it didn't matter that you came from a different class? I told you I'd never leave you, no matter what. I'm sure this is the answer, especially given the one that I did previously. That's what you said, wasn't it? It takes me a while to understand things sometimes, like that night I ran away to you. You stroked my hair and laid me down against your shoulder, whispering that you loved me. But I get it now. Even then, you were already thinking about how you'd leave me. Lilith doesn't take her eyes off you. Every motion she makes to cut the porf meat with her fork shakes her entire body. Her head tilts slightly, the candlelight slipping through her crimson hair. Silky strands swing gently back and forth. Your gaze shifts downward. You realize she's not slicing the meat on her plate, but pressing the blade into her own index finger with all her strength, blood mixing with the meat below. That should probably say knife then, shouldn't it? Or knife and fork? Confusing a little bit. Try to stop Lilith. Lilith, what are you doing? Your finger. Sure. Oh, what? It's nothing. Love, my love, it's sweet of you to worry. Just a brief distraction. When you're with me, everything else melts away. My anxieties, fears, pains. This is the price of my love for you. Quickly wraps her finger with one of the parchments scattered on the floor. For a moment she stares at the porcelain plate, her blood mingled with the meat. Then, spearing a piece of meat with her fork, she brings it to her mouth. She closes her eyes, savoring it with solemn intensity. Did you get yourself deep? How could you be so careless? Finger, are you sure you're all right? What did you say? Yes, I'm fine. It's just... Did I ever tell you how my mother died? She was addicted to dopin, an alchemical substance that induces happiness but carries a high risk of addiction. Some people claimed she was obsessed. I never wanted to believe it. I was around 7 when she had her last crisis. She'd run out of dopin and thought she could drink the liquid pleasure from her own veins. When they found her, she drowned in her own blood. Tragic, yet I used to find it funny. But now I understand why she did it. Why? Wait a second, you thought it was funny that your mother drowned in her own blood? Why? Because some obsessions are meant to consume you. They have to go deep. They have to become a part of who you are. You, like me. Or like you becoming a part of me. You understand, don't you? She's going to eat me. Love must be inside me. Neither of us is complete until we're one. Shells. Shells within shells. Voids. The candle flickers. Rain lashes against the windows. You listen until the soft patter of every drop echoes in your ears. Lilith's breath mingles with yours. Slowly, she circles around you and slips into the darkness. The woman watches you, unblinking. She waits, impatient for you to eat. Can't put up with this madness any longer. Try to eat. Well, I mean, again, I feel like this game is full of bad endings, so we're probably either going to die if we get up, be attacked, or we're going to try and eat, and this is going to end up being like we're eating a part of her or ourselves. We're here for the horror, right? As you sink your fork into the meat on your plate, you realize your hands are trembling. The pork meat still seems to be writhing. The air grows heavier and heavier. You reach for the knife beside you and try to cut it, but the moment a thick, viscous fluid oozes out from inside the meat, your stomach turns. I put my love into it. Her eyes lock onto you, waiting for your reaction. Don't eat. You're hungry, my love. Did you think I couldn't see that? You're starving for love, for affection, for tenderness, for unity. Everything is right here in front of us. Your memories, your drawings, your straw papers, yourself, these bodies of ours, this house. We have to go beyond of it all. Beyond all of it. You need to eat. Stab the fork into the meat and put it in your mouth. I'm kind of curious. I feel like just barreling along one path is just leading you straight to a bad end anyway. But I'm also feeling like if I resist too much, I'm overthinking this stuff. This is how I always end up getting the bad ends. I won't do it. Lean back. You deny it, just like you always do. Just like you always do. You refuse to see how much I love you. Then maybe another one, prepared with even greater love? No, Lilith, no, I don't want another one. I no longer know what part of you is you, or what part is your love. You don't have to understand, my love. It's always been enough that you love me. All you need is a little courage. Courage for what? See the thing you've dreamed of but never dared to want. Grand unification. Finally see the creation will become, my love. Can't force me into anything, Lilith. This creation, or whatever it is just one of your games. Creation? Lilith, I mean, we didn't create anything. We couldn't have. You believed that, but if we had loved each other enough, we could have. Much earlier, I mean. But don't worry, my love, I filled the role you left behind. This is impossible, but that's exactly why you're so curious. Even if your body resists, deep in your heart you feel the sweet thrill of being able to create something, whatever that creation is. What have you done, Lilith? I never wanted you to do this, Lilith. What have you done? The thing you dreamed of but never dared to want, the grand unification, the crystal path that will carry us beyond the never-all. True meaning of being together, my love. Come on, let me show you. Rain lashes harder against the windows, lightning flashes briefly illuminating the paintings hanging on the walls. Each one looks freshly painted, wet and glistening. Your eyes drift to the pork meat on the table. Bloody flesh writhes almost imperceptibly. I guess it's too late for everything now, isn't it? I'm afraid so. Too little, too late. A warm smile spreads across her face. It's the same smile she wore years ago, the very first time you saw her at the festival, and then that moment passes. She reaches out her hand toward you. Okay, so now I'm confused. Like, did she come back around and is at the table, or is she still in the shadows behind me somewhere? Fine, take her hand. You hesitate, but in the end you extend your hand. The instant your fingers touch hers, a chill so deep makes you shudder in every inch of your body. In flesh once filled with love, something else now resides. She pulls her hand back to help you stand. Your body obeys Lilith against your will. You rise to your feet. Come, my love. You're really here. It all began in the rain, and it will end in the rain. Don't worry, everything will unfold exactly as it should. Let me lead you to that threshold you once drew on a straw paper, but we're always meant to cross. There it is, that door, the one leading down to the basement. It has to be there. The cellar hatch that opens to the outside. Freedom is behind that door. The ancient iron lock on the basement door clanks open. Then comes the creak of thick wooden hinges. As you crack the door open, a rush of cold, damp air hits your face. With it, the vile stench of things that should have died long ago. Fine, let's descend into madness, why not? From deep within, you hear a strange moan, a whisper, old and desperate for death. By sudden, and the darkness wraps its arms around you. I fall. Odi et intelligo? Care whatever, I don't know what that says. Act 2. Echoes deep within. Oh. I don't know how many endings there are. I was kind of expecting that to be like the quick bad end, but oof, okay, we can turn that down. But here we are. I guess we'll good place to stop. I'll see you next time.